Wow, how about that for an intro, huh? Welcome to GFBS, for Grand Forks' best source on a dirty Thursday. Of course, the other half of the Bullring Boys, Chad Hoff, in the studio today, along with Craig Doogie Hauser and his son, K-Dog. Ben Solem from SenBolem Speed also on the show today. Show today brought to you by Healing Tree. In fact, they got their big grand opening and ribbon cutting going on today. Healing Tree Integrative Health Clinic at 2520 South Washington. We're going to be there. I can't wait. Reduce stress, boost your immune system with free treatments and treats that taste great, or try a wellness shot. It's the healthiest shot you'll ever taste. If you've ever wanted to try acupuncture, I'm going to try today. Stop in for a free demo. Feel for yourself. Doesn't hurt a bit. Stop in today from 4 to 6. Register for a free membership valued at over $400. Get 4 treatments and special rates throughout the year. Get the support you need and treat everything from anxiety to acne, the common cold, the cancer symptoms, and pain. Schedule today and get faster, sustained relief. Heal better, feel better at Healing Tree Integrative Health Clinic. Schedule online at healingtree.clinic or call them up 701-757-HEAL. That is 701-757-4325. And before we get going, time now for our daily segment called Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. And here we go. My wife and I always laugh about how competitive we are. But I laugh harder. I do. Paul, the producer, we kicked him off the table, so he's back there booing me already.
I was going to throw the microphone in. He's probably got a good comment for that one. You got a comment for that one?
No, I missed the first half of it.
Want me to repeat it a little slower?
Yeah.
Nah, that's good. Craig Doogie Hauser, K-Dog, Ben Solem, SenBolem Speed. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey, thanks for having us.
This is probably going to be and what we've been doing on Dirty Thursdays is it's not just all about the guys behind the wheel of these fast cars that we see every weekend around this area, but there's so many other things that have to do with racing, the behind-the-scenes people, and we've been trying to get everybody we can. I mean, we've had announcers, we've had promoters, we've had fire and rescue crew. Now it's time that we get some guys that do a lot of the coverage, the film coverage, and guys that work on the track all the time. And we're going to start with Doogie. How'd you get the name, Doogie? Doogie?
I was about 19 years old, and somebody I was working with just gave it to me, and it stuck.
Yeah.
I fought it for I don't know how many years, but you just got to give in.
he just let it soak in. Okay, fine.
Do you have an MD?
Fine. Oh, I got a TD.
No. Let's introduce K-Dog. If you slide the mic down in front of him for a minute. Hey, what's your real name?
Keegan.
How'd you get the name K-Dog?
He just, what?
River Cities, Darren.
Oh, Darren gave you the name?
There you go.
Kind of stuck.
I just remember one day in the truck, he's naming out nicknames to call me by.
My dad did it.
Oh, no, somebody's calling me now. Come on here now.
Yeah.
All right. Don't you know I'm doing a show? And we're going to get back to you guys. We could slide that mic back. And Ben Solem, you're kind of new at this gig that you're doing, but tell us a little bit about what you do.
So what I run is the SenBolem Speed page. It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, Instagram, and pretty much what it started out as, I started just doing video for Nick Ranton, and we used like the GoPro in the car, we used the video outside the car. We use it as a learning tool to really perfect and try to, figure out where our lines were, where we were strong, where we were smooth. And then I've had a lot of open time now after the car got crashed, and I've had a lot of people that want to use that as a tool, for sponsorship, for everything like that. And it's completely blown up. I'm at the kart track. I'm at the bull ring. It's really a lot of support. It's really amazing.
Yeah, and we've seen some of your stuff. It's bad, man. It's good stuff. In fact, we're going to do a giveaway with you here after a while. Doogie, now you are the guy basically behind Track Prep. Is that right?
I am the guy.
And now Track Prep, people here, maybe sit in the stands. They might see you go around a couple of times with a water truck, a couple of times with the tractor, but there's way more to it than that. When you're done on a Friday night, your week for the next week is already starting.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So walk me through a week when it comes to Track Prep.
Oh boy. Usually, I take the weekend off and I hit the lake. But I'm lucky enough. I got 3 great guys that help me out. They stick around Saturday morning and they'll start tilling up the track, throwing a little water at it, and then they'll spend 4 or 5 hours out there on Saturday. Take Sunday off, sometimes Monday, but then Tuesday we'll start watering, working the track. Depending on the weather, like this week, when I looked at the forecast last Friday, there was a forecast for rain Wednesday, Thursday. So we started on the track Monday. So we were out there Monday night. I was out there Tuesday night. I was out there last night because it didn't rain. I'll be out there this afternoon. I'll be out there tonight, and I'll be out there all day tomorrow. And it's all in what I see.
Yeah.
I mean,
now, if we have a dry week, say it's a hot, windy week, off the top of your head, how many gallons of water do you think go on that track over the course of those 5 days?
over the course of those 5 days, I guess I've never really added it up, but I forget how many years ago it was, but we wrote down our starting gallons at the beginning of the year. Mm-hmm. And then we checked them after the last race, and we put just under 1 million gallons of water on that track throughout the course of the season.
Wow. Isn't that something?
That's just crazy.
1 million gallons.
I mean, and people still say, oh, it's not. You got to put some water on that. You got to throw some water on that.
Yeah.
You don't know what goes behind the scenes of this stuff. I mean, if a race car driver could be a track prepper too, they should get the ass out of the car.
Exactly.
Go do it then.
Yep. You can't have a track that everybody loves every single night. That's just the way it goes. If you're a good enough driver, you learn how to deal with that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize it could rain for half the day on race day. Mm-hmm. And, oh, great, they're not going to be racing all that track. But that's not the case. Usually it's the track is the least affected by it. It's more about the pits, the infield, and things like that.
Yeah, we rained out here, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago we rained out, and track was ready to go. It was the pits. I mean, well, it ended up raining until almost 7 o'clock that night.
Right.
But at 7 o'clock when it stopped raining, I probably could have had that track back in about 2 hours.
Yeah, and another thing is it's not like it used to be 20 years ago with open trailers and like regular car trailers now with all these haulers that are
so heavy.
Yeah, and they're heavy and they're about 6 inches off the ground.
Right.
And it's pretty soon it's a mess. They tear everything up. So it's more about the pits and the infield. And I did want to add this. I forgot to mention it. If anybody's got any questions, you want to text us or call us. Our number is 701-213-0863. Says, Craig, this is from Kevin, by the way, Pappenfuss. Do you have a cooler of beer in the tractor with it or with you?
Is a cooler?
So, I'm looking for a job.
The cooler is there. It's just not in the tractor.
Okay.
It's cleverly hidden.
I tell you what, cleverly hidden, and then it don't take long after the race. Is like, that's a good race. Let's crack one, and it's happening. That track last week, phenomenal. I even told you that flat out when I was walking by and watching the heat races, and we had the World of Outlaws here, so everything with the track is the biggest key that night to see how good it's going to be. I walked by Doogie and like, this is phenomenal, awesome track, and I walked back. If you looked at both features, of those races, late model and the World of Outlaws, phenomenal track.
Yep,
phenomenal track. I mean, so we have not only the best facility in North Dakota, I believe. We also have one of the top guys doing the
absolutely.
track prep
and a good way to gauge that is what the World of Outlaws think. They love this racetrack. Yep. And again, going behind the scenes here and what we do and what happens at these racetracks, and it's got to make you feel good when you hear that kind of things.
It does. I mean,
I'm sure you get your fair of bitches too.
Oh, more than you know. More than you know. But I always give them the same response. Here's my cell number. I'm out here pretty much 5 nights a week.
Yep.
You can come out here anytime.
Yeah. And how many people come out and do that?
I have not got one text message, not one phone call.
It's getting back to last week, that Outlaw show. A couple of people dang near pooped their pants up in the press box.
Yeah.
Me during the late model feature and Johnny Gibson during the World of Outlaw feature.
Right.
I can't think of 2 races back to back in all the years I've been out at the River Cities Speedway that we had features like that. I did want to ask you, and I don't know if you know this question, who was in the side-by-side when Kyle Larson came whipping through part of the infield there because there might have been 3 of us that almost pooped our pants.
That was an outlaw official.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah.
None of our people.
None
of ours.
None of ours, because we're usually right in the middle.
Yeah.
And then we're like, I'm back usually by Doogie, hanging out by him. And then we have our fire guys in the corners. That's about it.
I went for that race. Well, actually, the whole night. I sat back in turn 3. We got that tire with that.
Oh, yeah.
Light. I went and sat back there. So I had a straight shot at that. And I think it was about that much.
Yeah.
Distance between him
and you would think after watching Kyle take that line through 3 and 4 the whole race that he would have backed off a little bit. But
that was
wow.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Getting back to this track prep, though, I want to say one thing about last week. I cannot take credit for that. That's Larry Hilliard.
Okay.
He's with SLS Promotions. I mean, I do the work, and we work together.
Right.
But he has worked on so many tracks.
Yes.
He's been doing this for so long. When he comes to town, that's me going back to school.
Right.
I mean, yeah, he asked me, and I asked him, but I learned so much from him each and every week. I mean, it sounds like he's God or something, but he's not. But everything I take out of that, I apply for the next year. And
well,
stuff, so.
I think, Doogie, in 100%, it shows that you listen. You go to these tracks and you try to watch features and you can't even see the cars because it's so damn dusty. We don't ever have that problem.
No, we don't.
Only time we have that problem is when they're running the berm.
You're right.
Yeah.
When you run on the high side.
Well, the berm.
No, down the bottom
inside.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kicking up the dust.
Kicking up the dust. But I really think it's a testament of you just knowing, okay, you've done it forever, right? And then you have somebody else come in that's, you respect that man. And you're going to listen to that guy and take notes. I wish everybody else could kind of take the same notes because I watched a World of Outlaw late model feature race on Dirt Vision, and I couldn't see corner 3.
Yeah, that's the number one rule that, and Wayne Anderson, God rest him, and then Donnie Mack. I mean, Donnie, no dust in the stands. We can't, we can't have the dust for the fans. And that's his biggest thing, is that's our main goal. I mean,
it's phenomenal.
Every week, and I go out there to work on that track, I think the 2 things: what is it going to race like, and what are the fans going to get?
Right.
Because everybody says, well, you're building it for the racetrack, for the race car drivers. I don't build the track for race car drivers. I build it for the fans.
Right.
Because without them, we have nobody.
We got nobody.
We don't have a track.
I used to get this from Donnie Mack all the time behind the wall before they put the new the new lights up there, or the new scoreboard. He'd be hanging over that wall doing this.
Yeah.
And then going like this.
I got that last year.
Oh, yeah. Hurry up.
Make it quick. Okay, yes.
By the way, Sean Enright watching, Amanda Jo Enright, loves, what does it say here? Loves SenBolem Speed. How about that? Tommy Corcoran, Jeremy Ekman, Marty Clava. We can give him a shout out. Another one of the guys that helps you out, Doogie. Great guy. And hopefully Marty's got his Crocs on today.
Crocs and a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. Crocs and a Hawaiian shirt.
As long as he keeps it on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ben, how did you get your start doing this stuff?
I guess it started, probably about 3 years ago. I was pitting for Cale Mack, and Cale had the idea. He goes, you know what? He goes, pictures are really cool, but he goes, I'd really like to have video, something we can look back on. And I bought a GoPro, and like me and Cale just started playing around with it, not making anything really good, but just, something fun. And that kind of progressed into me and Cale got the bright idea that, well, hey, racing's done in the summertime. We should buy and build an ice racing car to go to Erskine with.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So we put this thing together. We played with GoPros, about 2 cars, and about $7,000 later, we learned we weren't very good at ice racing.
Yeah.
And we completely quit. I might need that acupuncture that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because, oof. But we started doing that. I did motorsports myself. I had a drift car, and I went to a ton of different events over about a 3-year span there. And I always enjoyed what the media guys did. I really appreciate them, and always kind of looked up to them because it was so cool that they could capture what was going on. And it's like you were saying, it's a whole element and a background of what racing is. And
Right.
It's so cool to get the pictures, the videos, everything like that. And this year, like I was saying, I was helping Nick Ranton with it. We started doing the video and just kind of doing it just to learn, see where we were excelling, where the car was choppy or anything like that. And it got to the point where it was I wanted to start pursuing it. I wasn't really doing a whole lot on my own in my own spare time. So I just started pursuing it, and it's really taken off like wildfire. And I mean, the funnest thing about it is you go to a racetrack and you have guys that are, professional drivers or the veteran drivers. And also with the media, it's the exact same thing. You have guys that are amateurs, are just getting into it. Yeah. You have guys that are the veterans at this that, have the, not the domination, but, they have the, the following. And it's been really fun to be in the amateur standpoint of it. And, there's a lot of people that have really been drawn to it and hit me up and want to do work and stuff. So it's been awesome.
So it kind of started out as a hobby, which I'm guessing has turned into a pretty expensive hobby.
Yeah. It's usually how most things go, right?
Does a GoPro make the night?
Does the what, sir?
Does a GoPro make the night, or does it break?
Well, I've only had 2 of them break so far over 2 years of doing it.
Okay.
Somebody wadded up a car or got hit by a rock or what?
Rocks.
Rocks
are what kill them.
Yep.
Even when Nick flew off a turn 1 with his car and went end over end about 4 times.
Yeah.
Straight cash. It was still perfect.
I think the GoPro was the only thing that made it that night, though.
I was just going to say, if they could make the cars last like that.
Hey, we got more people tuning in. Andy, Zach Umdahl, Corey Lawson, Jersey Porter.
Thanks, guys.
Amanda's got a question. I'll be bringing that one up. We even got people watching down in the cities. Jeff Liebrook.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff says, but Doogie never had Pat Miller nagging him about more water. Some people might get this. Ha ha.
I remember. I was around.
You were there.
I remember.
Yeah.
A question I have, Ben, on you, I think it's not really a question more so. It's just, I like the way they do these things with that GoPro nowadays. Mm-hmm. Because when you talk about, like when you're announcing it and you're saying, man, he's really working that wheel over, and you don't, fans really don't get the aspect of that. But with that GoPro in there, and you could, like, if you put it right above the race car driver, even in a sprint, you can see how much he's working in corners 1 and 2 and hanging it out. So I think it's awesome that he's doing this. I think it's really cool that it's exploding. I know for sure, just thinking how this community here is in Grand Forks, you're going to get busier than ever, dude.
Yeah, and
they support everybody local.
You see the in-car camera in NASCAR,
it's amazing.
But there's not much to it in a NASCAR race.
Not unless it's really loose.
Right.
But in
it's
a sprint
a lot
car,
different on dirt.
So that's really cool.
No, and it's like you said, it's so much fun to go through and you watch the footage and you got a guy just sawing on the wheel because the car is just pushing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to go through and watch that. And, even as like we use it as a learning thing, and a lot of people watch it as entertainment because it's like the thing's just whip it around.
Oh,
you
yeah.
see a guy just going like this, just trying to not fly off the track.
Right.
It's super interesting.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, let's see here.
Talk about it.
SenBolem Speed, you want to give away something. Now, this is for any driver out there except the NOSA Outlaw guys. And what are you proposing you will do?
So when it comes to a regular race night, of what I do for like the film and stuff is what I want to give away is a out a car with the GoPro for your heat race, and an out a car and GoPro for your feature race.
Okay.
And that's something I want to give away. And I don't really know too many people outside of the NOSA class, really. So I mean, whether it's street stock,
branch out a little bit.
Yeah, no. If you want to call in or if you want to message and you want to claim it, let's do it.
All right, you can.
Super excited to work with.
Yeah,
you
if you want to text us 701-213-0863. Anybody that's not in an Outlaw sprint car, first one to text us. If you're a race car driver and you're getting this, I'm looking at the phone right now. So we'll give that away, too. Coming up, let's see here. Let's talk about what's going on this week. Let's see. Tonight, Norman County Raceway in Ada. Okay, we got, oh, boy, it just changed on me. So, we got season championship tonight. IMCA stock cars, mods, sport mods, hobby stocks, Minnesota Midwest mods, and the Legends. Tomorrow night, we'll save this one. Saturday, Devil's Lake Speedway. Got the pure stocks, street stocks, Midwest mods, non-wing sprints. And they're racing for some bigger money there. All right, what do we got here? Okay, nobody yet.
Nobody yet.
Okay, and Friday, this is kind of the night everybody starts to look forward to, and it's usually one of our bigger nights of the week. Back to school bus racing.
Oh, yeah.
I still remember the first time I was ever involved with it. I was down on the stage doing the play-by-play from down there, and it was during the fair, and they come around the last lap. They're 3 wide.
Yep.
Donnie Mack, I believe, was on the outside, slams into the wall, shears off one of those steel posts, and I look, and this steel post is coming right at me. I mean, it's flying. You should have seen me run.
I did.
Yeah, Doogie's like, I did.
It wasn't pretty.
No, it wasn't pretty. And then the first time I got to take a ride in a bus, I was doing trackside.
Yeah, I was announcing that night.
Okay, they said, just go down there. A bus will pick you up. And I walk down there. The bus stops, pulls up in front of me, and the door opens up, and it's Mark Dobmeyer. And he says, get in the car. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
And they put you in the very back, didn't they?
No, this was standing in the stairs.
Okay.
And he's running the very top line.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we were on two wheels. But, and then, 2 years ago.
That was the night I was there.
Yeah, Marty straps me in the back seat of Connie Clava's bus.
Yeah.
So we're going around these corners. She's like 40 yards away from me down there. And I could go like this out the window and touch the bus next to me.
Yeah.
A lot of hollering, a lot of screaming.
You even turned the microphone on and screaming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did a lot of screaming. And I said never again. I go, Marty, where the heck did you get that 5-point harness? Because I couldn't tighten it. It was so rusted up.
Right.
Got it in the garbage. Hank is where he found it. So thanks, Marty.
Nice.
And I don't know. Hey, Terry Olmsted just pitched in. Ben is my nephew. How about that?
Hey, Terry.
All right. Now, again, if anybody wants to have this stuff done with SenBolem Speed this Friday night here at River Cities Speedway, if you're not in a sprint car, be the first ones to text us. You got the number 213-0863, and we'll take your name down and we'll hook you up. All right. Getting back to the bus races.
Yeah.
Big thing. And Doogie, I'm guessing you're going to be running a bus.
I was told I'm getting back in one this year.
Last year's champion.
Yeah, I was going to say you're reigning champ, right?
3 times.
Oh, 3 times?
3 times.
Oh, sorry.
Let's not forget the other 2.
Okay, all right.
Three-peat.
Yeah, they should give you a trophy to take home.
Yeah.
They used to give us trophies, but
Now it's hats.
I'll take the hat because the wife just complains another dadgum trophy.
Oh, yeah. Suppose you got a few of them laying around for the kid, too, huh?
Yeah, he's got quite a few.
There you go.
What's it like driving a bus?
Well, it depends on how you're riding, but I'm going to tell you a little story here. I think this was my second year racing, and I won that year, the second year I raced the bus. And you're sitting in the bus, and you're going around the racetrack. Mm-hmm. I like to run the high side. And it feels like you're flying. You got the wind blowing at you. You got some dirt chunks here and there. And it feels like you're flying 90 miles an hour.
It does.
Well, later that night, after the victory celebration, we're sitting around the campfire, and my wife had videotaped the whole thing. And at the time, Corey O'Connor, who used to be our flagman, he was sitting there, and I was watching the video, and I looked at him. I'm watching it, and I go, are we really that slow? And he shook his head at me and said, painfully, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, just different perspective. You're sitting in the seat, it feels like you're flying, but you're watching, it's not all that fast.
You should see what it's like sitting in the back seat then.
I have.
It seems like
Not
you're going
strapped.
about 150 miles an hour. And I'm going to ask you this, Chad.
Yeah.
Would you strap yourself in the back seat of Connie Clava's bus?
This year after back surgery, no. But possibly. Hell, I'd want to drive one.
Yeah, I would too. I think the reason they've never asked me is because they know I usually have a couple of bush lattes before I get to the racetrack. So, yeah, Robert's seat got popped.
Yeah.
We're on the way to the races. Nah, he was driving a bus. What? Okay, we got all kinds of people piping in here. And there's actually drivers right now messaging other drivers to get a hold of us to try to get you on there.
Yeah,
but again, if you
Jade's throwing out trying to get Brody. Like Jade's like, Brody Trough-Gruben. It's pretty much like get off your butt and text in.
Yeah, and again, our number is 701-213-0863. It's not going to do you any good to text Ben right now. You need to get a hold of us. And the first one to text us that's not in a NOSA sprint car, that's what you will get that package. And also be listening because we'll have a pair of tickets to give away for tomorrow night's races too. But getting back to tomorrow night's schedule here at River Cities Speedway, we got the back-to-school bus races. Buffalo Wild Wings, NOSA Outlaw sprint cars. We got the late models, the Midwest mods, and the street stocks. Going to be another good one. Okay, I think, let's see, what do we got here? Sign the bus up. All right, in the back of the bus. I got guys that want to ride in the bus. Nobody wants the GoPro on their car yet.
I'll strap the GoPro on you if you want to ride in the back of the bus again.
I'm not going to do it, no.
We'll have it just facing.
I won't even let you
whole
finish the
time.
sentence.
Well,
No.
I think we should put it on Doogie's head. Right around the. Can we do that?
Oh yeah.
Strap it on and see what he's.
See, I don't think you could strap it around my head. Look at this melon.
I wonder if he's giving somebody the finger as he's passing him. You hit me.
I mean, if it was anything like that bus last year that kicked up on the side of it.
Oh man!
That was last year, right? Or was it?
Was it last year?
That was last year. We had a bus on to one side. You know, I do. You said they're not going fast, but when they get close together and you guys are racy. Oh, that comes pretty exciting when you go pretty wide.
Yeah. Your center of gravity is so high.
Yeah.
That when you come into the corners, they lay over on that right front so hard. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, there's times when I'm going around the corner that I'm lifting up. I'm losing traction. I'm lifting the tires off the ground because my engine rev's way up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so you're already there, and it doesn't take much for one of those other buses just to
tip you.
But in retrospect, I wasn't going to win last year. But because of that, and everybody kind of got jumbled up, I kind of scooted underneath and
that's right.
Made the big move.
He pulled the Kyle Larson pass, as you would say nowadays. Yeah. Let's go for a question for K-Dog.
All right. What should we ask K-Dog?
I think we need to talk to K-Dog about his racing. What do you do, bud?
I race snowmobiles. And
nice.
I used to race go-karts a little bit.
Size snowmobile you rain? What class you running in?
Robert's used to race snowmobiles back in the day, so he's got
Way
something.
back in the
He's got
days.
something on this for you.
I race ZR 6000 XC sled. It's only like half throttle because I'm too young. Mm-hmm. But I'm moving up a class this year, and I used to have no power valves, but now I have those this year. So
and you run the greatest kind of snowmobile in the world, a ditch pickle, don't you?
Yeah.
Arctic Cat.
He looks at you like,
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm from Thief River Falls. That's the only thing that I ever drove. Yamaha's a couple of years, but man, I love the ditch pickle. You got a full schedule coming up for this year then?
What are you thinking so far?
USXC, I'm wearing this shirt.
Oh yeah, way to go.
Nice.
Way to promote, man. And what number are you?
825.
Okay. Who's the 41 for? You got to look and see what hat I got
Just
on.
a nice hat. I like
Oh,
it.
yeah, it is pretty nice.
Oh, there you go.
And it matches the shirt.
So you do pretty good on those snowmobiles, and if you have a lot of trophies and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you? You enjoy it?
We have like a whole we have like an entertainment center.
Yeah.
And the whole top is filled with trophies.
Is it? Is that? That's why he does. Like, she'd kill me if I brought home another trophy.
You start doing like some of these guys like Dobmeyer does and start giving your trophies to adults when you got too many.
Oh, awesome, dude! I'm so glad you're here. I see Keegan a lot down the pits in the inside infield. He helps out a lot. He gets to pack the track with Dad's truck if we need a truck out there to pack a track. So he works his tail off there too. That's free labor for Doogie. You know, you're coming with me. What do you look forward to the most going to the track with your dad?
Helping him, I guess.
Helping him
and watching the races on the Friday night.
I love it. You're gonna remember these days for the rest of your life. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Time with Dad is priceless. Take it in. Okay. I should have talked to him because it's so cool having him here. It is.
It is. I don't ever get to see anymore because I'm not down in the infield, and that's normally
right.
You know, when they're racing, I go behind the fence, and I'd usually sit with Mrs. Hauser and K-Dog in the golf cart, and normally, of course, I underdress, so I'm always freezing my ass off, and she's always got blankets and stuff, and I just sit there huddled up, and I kind of wait until it's my turn to go back out there, but again, waiting for somebody. You know what I'm starting to think here, Ben? These guys might not want GoPros strapped to their car because they might realize how bad they're running. I
mean, as long as they're faster than the buses, that's what we're going for, right?
Okay. So if you want the GoPro package with SenBolem Speed and you're not a NOSA sprint car driver, all you got to do is text us at 701-213-0863, and he will do that for you. He'll hook up with you guys down to the pits. He'll figure everything out. And while you're texting, shoot me a text saying you want a pair of tickets tomorrow. First one to do that at that number, 213-0863.
Oh, something's buzzing.
We'll get you guys.
You got somebody trying to text in now. I felt the buzz.
Are they texting or calling?
Oh.
We got a bunch of them here.
Okay.
Oh. You want me to look through them? Here.
All right. You give me a number.
Keep on talking.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Best footage, Ben, that you've ever had. What do you think was the best? Let's see who's here.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey there. We're GFBS. Who's this?
Jade Hastings.
Oh, of course. Hey, Jade, buddy. What's up, big guy?
Did you guys say you were giving away free tickets?
Yeah?
Am I allowed to take those?
I don't know if you are or not.
How many do you need, Jade?
May I please have them? I don't know. It depends on how many you're giving away. I got a lot of my grandparents would love to go to the races for free.
Okay, give me your grandparents' name or somebody's name that we can give to Will Call.
Rita Osmond.
Rita, what's the last name?
Ozbun.
And Jade, I was just wondering, what's your full-time job? I'm just kidding. You're always on it. I'm just joking with you.
I'm sure my boss is watching the show right now. So I'll yell that for it.
All right, we'll have a pair of tickets waiting for Rita. All right, man?
All right, thank you.
Thanks,
all
Jade.
right, there you go. All right, still trying to give away this SenBolem Speed package. So be the first one to text us or call us. Not a NOSA Outlaw sprint car driver.
We got a bunch. I'm going through them right now with producer Paul. So the first one's tell Ben to come out to Minot Motor Magic. That's a big weekend for Minot. I think it's 3 nights of racing. That's the 6Z car we got. He can play. He has a place to stay.
Oh,
there you go.
Wow.
I don't know who that was.
Will there be beer?
That's what I was going for next. I was like, there better be beer.
All right, here is your winner,
Who do we got?
James Mahar.
Oh, how about that? Okay, write that down.
James Mahar.
I know it's not spelled the way it's pronounced, but James Mahar.
Meagher.
I spelled it right.
Oh, we got a winner, chicken dinner.
All right, so Rita and James, way to go.
Look at that.
All right.
All right,
Thanks, producer Paul.
Getting back to Ben, what's the coolest coverage that you've seen when you take one of these GoPros off and you go through them? I mean, have you seen some really cool stuff?
There's I think probably the coolest footage I have from like the GoPros is just like when it comes to like the sprint cars, you have a guy come in from the top side and he'll swoop down on the bottom side and you'll just see these wheels just barely touch. It's crazy.
Dustin Strand's calling now.
I got like 900 calls. Okay, I'm sorry.
We give it away. We're like, here, do it. Nobody's texting John, and all of a sudden we get a text through John. And it's James, or somebody. James says James Mahar texted you, and so I'm assuming that was the one. So we went with that one, and all of a sudden Dustin's coming and everything else.
It's just a floodgates.
Yeah, it's a floodgates open. That's it. We're putting it on my chest. Nobody's asking.
You had any footage of some really good crashes?
Yeah. I guess I got Nick's last one. I guess not like really good footage, but I mean, when I'm out at the kart track, man, there's been a few times these kids hit the barrels and I wouldn't think they'd be going as fast as they are, and they'll catch the barrel and they'll shoot up or, I mean, even when we were ice racing, me and Kale, we threw one on the dash of our Crown Vic and we spun out in turn 3. And there's so much snow dust and stuff, you can't see anything. We had a car coming at us about 45 miles an hour and hit us dead on.
Oh, boy.
And pushed the whole front end, twisted the whole frame, and we were just like, I think we're
That's
done.
a hard hit if you can bend up a Crown Vic.
Yeah.
Those things are almost indestructible.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sold that one. We went to the
You
the
sold
Deuce.
that car?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went to the Deuce, the bar that everyone goes to after ice racing. And we had a couple people approach us from Winger or something. And they're like, hey, what are you going to do with that car? And I was like, I don't even want to tow it home. Well, you want to sell it? I was like, you got a winch? And they're like, better. I got a Bobcat. And they came with a Bobcat, put it right through the windows, picked it up, threw it on their trailer.
And took it.
Yep, sold it right at the bar right then and there.
You have to pay for a drink the whole night.
A couple of more texts. Brock over at Raptor. That's why you don't have them text. Have them call John Roberts. Amanda Joe. Slow motion shots are phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Brock wanted tickets too. Sorry, Brock. They only give me one pair. Wish they'd give me more than that.
Right? Well, let's do this. If somebody else wants tickets, John, I got tickets out of Northwest Tire. I'll donate.
Okay.
So if somebody else wants tickets, because everybody's screaming for tickets all of a sudden.
All right. Should we give him to Brock? He already texted and wanted them.
Let's give them to Brock.
All right, Brock, there you go. You got your pair of tickets.
I'll give him, I'll give him, I'll put it at the racetrack.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
That's for a call or not for you?
Huh?
That's for a call
This
or
is,
not for you?
I was going to take this home. Check this out.
What do we got there?
It's a pizza thing.
There you go.
And I love these. I love these things
Oh,
here.
those are the best pizza cutters in the world.
Right?
Pizza cutter.
Oh, those are the ones that like pop out so you can actually clean them and stuff, right?
Hold on, let me grab this. By the way, have you guys seen this here? That's just that's on Washington. You can't miss it.
Yeah, right by Deke's Pizza.
Right by Deke's Pizza.
Yep.
So if you're speeding, it's Robert's telling you slow your ass down. I'm just kidding.
Just what people want to see scare the heck out of them is they're driving down North Washington, and they look up, and there I am pointing at them.
Pointing at them. Like, we want you. Oh, okay, so we got to give this away, too.
All right, pizza cutter and a free pizza. So give me a text. Tell me you want the stuff.
Or call.
Boy, we got a lot of people tuning in.
This is awesome. See what happens on Dirty Thursdays? We bring in the Doogie and Ben, and look what we got.
I know.
Well, you know what they say. I have no idea.
That started out real strong.
The suspense was killing me. You know what they say. You know.
How did you get your start, Doogie, in all of this racing stuff?
Racing stuff? Or
Yeah, well,
track prep.
Around the track. I mean, have you been around racing your whole life? Or how did you fall into this or get sucked into it? One of the two.
Well, what got me hooked on racing was, first my mom. She drugged me kicking and screaming as a third grader or second grader to the racetrack because I wanted to go hang out with my dad. Mm-hmm. He was farming, and that's where I wanted to go.
Yep.
And she drugged. This is back when you could still bring the coolers in.
Sure.
And I didn't want to be there, and sat there and pouted, tears rolling down my face until the cars came on the track. I've been hooked ever since. How old do you think you were then? I was about 10.
Yeah?
About 10 years old.
And then my cousin used to race sprint cars years ago before he passed on. But as far as me working on the racetrack, I've been an official. I was an official before that. I started out in a wrecker years ago, and then transferred over to being an official. And Wayne saw me doing something someplace and said, "Do you want to come out and work on the racetrack?" I don't know where it was, but I was running the loader or truck or something, and just said, "Well, you might as well start this week." Mm-hmm. So I've been, I don't know if you want to say right place, right time, or wrong place, right time, however you want to look at it. But
I think you look at for River Cities thing, that's the right place at the right time for us.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, that's been awesome. I've been around a lot of dirt tracks in North Dakota, and it's just this one here it's for sure an announcer's dream to be here. It's kind of like the best place to be in North Dakota for an announcer, I would say.
Best place to be, period.
Yeah, and just to have the track the way it is and everything else come into play, I mean, everything's right in line for, as Johnny Gibson would say, the best track in the world. Mm-hmm. So, and this is awesome.
Take this whole COVID stuff out of the equation. The improvements that have been made out at the racetrack, and I'm not just talking on the dirt side of it, but up in the grandstands with the new fence and all the stuff that Tommy's doing up there, it's actually been, it's pleasurable working out there now.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you know, the races have been getting done at a decent time. Yep. We haven't had any of those shows yet that go till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, jeepers, that Outlaw show was done by 10, I think, on Friday.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty good stuff. And by the way, when we keep talking about River Cities Speedway, Nolan and Heather, we love Devil's Lake too.
Oh my gosh,
I love going up there.
That's been so much fun this year. And this weekend they're increasing the Bullis Construction is the sponsor, and they're increasing payouts for every class. So I think it's $1,000 for Midwest Modifieds. $500 to win for street stocks and $500 win for pure stocks. Makara Johansson got her first win last weekend, and a very emotional win for all of us just because she works her tail off on that car. And to see her win, it was amazing. So now she has another chance to win for 500 big ones next week, so that'd be pretty cool. Saturday night, it's going to be awesome.
K-Dog, I got a question for you, buddy.
Oh, boy.
How did you get started in racing?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Kind of like your dad.
The ones that complain about all the trophies?
Yeah. I just remember he tells stories about it, and I was like 5, and we woke up one Saturday and they said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna take you on that your cousin's Z120. We're gonna go out to the Twin Lakes by Nadawash." And I was like, "Well, I have to watch my episode of SpongeBob first."
SpongeBob, did you really just say that on this show?
SpongeBob was priority.
And I got to watch it, and then we went out there, and it was really fun. Like, even though I wasn't even on my sled, my mom got me hooked on it, and then we started with Casey Pro West. That summer, Johnny Thompson and him got me a go-kart, and I started racing go-karts. And, yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Have you ever been in a bad wreck?
Yeah, I flipped a go-kart once in Fargo.
How'd that feel?
Scary, but it didn't hurt that bad.
Didn't?
How was Dad's feelings?
Yeah, give me the mic, kid.
When he flipped that over, the sun was staring. I was looking right into the sun where it happened, and what happened was there was a big wreck in front of him. And he was fine, but somebody came and shoved whatever it was. But I couldn't tell it was him at first, and then somehow it got shaded, and I could see it was his cart. It was bright orange, laying on top of him, and I was standing leaning, I don't know, like this up against the fence.
Sure,
and I'm pretty sure from a dead jump I was up and over, no touching the fence, and out there.
Yeah,
and the biggest thing, he said, he started to hyperventilate. So he got his helmet off him, and he was fine. He went back racing.
Yeah.
Ended up, went back to the back of the pack. I think he came back and got second.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you just rub a little dirt on it, and you're good to go, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Rub dirt on it, and he's good. We got Paula Cunningham is the winner here, John, for your pizza.
All right,
and
this here, Paula.
and I will take it and give it to her in the infield when I'm down there.
Okay, perfect.
So
Thank you.
I just told her I'll drop that off for her. She's our winner there. Joey Berg wants some sessions with Ben. I tell you, the boxcar brand. You know, if that's somebody there. You look at racing and general race community and support. Joey Berg's all over that.
He is, and I actually had his Mustache Mafia shirt on yesterday during the show.
Yeah, I saw it.
I get some pretty good looks when I wear that shirt.
So I mean, he's also throwing extra money this Saturday for the wingless sprint cars in Devil's Lake. So he's all about helping out the racing community and racing drivers, and it's awesome. So maybe that's somebody you need to go talk to and chit chat with. Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, I had Amanda tell me right away, she's like, you got to go talk to him.
She's the one that got me onto him, too, and we got him on the show. She says, you're going to love this guy. So
Joey's amazing. The only time he wasn't very pleasurable to talk to is when he got in an accident. We had a little accident at River Cities at corner number 1. And I go out there because I got the microphone. And I want to make sure everybody's okay. And I walk right behind Doogie, and Doogie goes around, checks cars, and I'll stand. Then when I look like everything's okay, then I'll walk in, and he was so mad. I was like, well, they're going to put that microphone away. That ain't going to happen that night. No. Just going to ask him a little question, but I will not worry about that.
You know, that's the thing about being an announcer. There's times when you want to stick a mic in somebody's face, and there's times that you just, for your own safety, probably shouldn't.
Probably should not. Yeah, that one there with the curse words coming out probably wasn't a great idea for me to have it out. So,
are the years as I've done this, I've heard some pretty inventive words come out of a lot of these drivers.
Here's the thing about Doogie too. When I'm down there so much with him, we had cars hit the water barrels in corner 4 this year.
A couple of times.
Yeah,
in the same night.
Oh,
God.
And he's so he's pissed, but he doesn't. You don't say nothing. You walk. You just know what's got to be done, and I kind of want to walk next to him and say, "Hey, Doogie, what do you think about that?" And just. I know I wasn't getting much out of him, but that's so cool about that. He's like, okay, well, this has got to get done now. We got to do this, and then the team comes into effect. Everybody's running over there to try to get the water barrels up right away. That's when he looked at me and he goes, if that happens again, if you're close, get over there and put it up right away. You got it.
Yep.
It happened again that exact same night, and I ran over there, and me and another guy got there at the same time. And the barrel was split in half. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude, I couldn't do it.
There was nothing. I think I said, well, put it back together.
Yeah, put it back. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do here.
You needed some of that miracle tape stuff that they have on TV that you can build a boat out of. Flex seal. Yeah, you can build a boat out of a screen door or something like that.
Well, then Doogie turns it off, goes grab the case tractor and tills it up, and then we're sitting there for a while. I'm like, God, you feel bad because I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And you know it's going to be a little bit of a weight, and it's not bad weight, but it's just a dead air weight.
It is, and it's... You sit, and you know this when you're down on the track. You hear the fans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they're good for a little while.
Yep.
And I don't fault them one bit. They came to watch racing.
Yeah.
They didn't come to watch us.
But, when that stuff happens, you got to make it a safe racing surface, too, and sometimes you got to take the equipment out and you got to farm it and all that. And I might change my phone number I'm telling you people right now, I'm not going to answer my phone when I'm on the show, but we do have a phone number that you can call.
And I have it over here. You can come talk to me anytime.
I mean, it's still going. I got like 5 voicemails and 15 texts here since we started this show. Big one coming up in a couple of weeks, John Seitz Memorial. I know everybody's looking forward to that. That hopefully is going to be a great 3-day show.
It will be. It always is.
It always is. It's always great to see like the Pat Doors and the guys like that make it up here to the River Cities Speedway. The last couple of years, it was funny because last year, I'm usually not the guy that does a whole lot on that one because they've got their own guy.
Right.
And last year, right before the race started, he says, okay, you're calling this race. I've never called a 92-lap race before. I tell you what, my throat hurt all the way down to my knees after that night. That's a lot of fun. And I hate this time of the year because, well, our season is so short and people are already talking about freaking winter coming up, and I'm guessing about the only of us in here that's excited about winter are you two guys because you finally get to go out and do some racing again. Do you guys normally open up in let me think, Pine Lake, something like that?
Pine Lake in December.
Yeah, I remember a few years back when we didn't have any snow and I had a little bit out of my house. You actually came out and did a little bit of riding out of my house that one time just to try to get the sled, figured out. But that was pretty cool. I had a track for the rest of the year then.
Yeah, you should. I was videotaping him with my phone, and you can hear him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear him whooping.
You can hear it whooping, but if you listen really closely, and I posted this video, and it pops up my memories, you can hear him singing.
Yeah. Do you remember what he was singing? Probably a SpongeBob song or something.
I have no idea. Huh? He doesn't even remember doing it. I don't know what he was singing.
Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? He's going in corners 3 and 4. What?
Holy.
What?
I was going to say maybe he was
That's a
singing
little
Pink
scary.
Floyd or something.
Yeah.
No, you know the song.
Well, yeah, I have a 7-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I still remember the Saved by the Bell theme song. So I hear you there.
Billy goes on here. He says, tell Craig he does a great job with the track prep. Keep it up. And they also said on here, when people hit the water barrels, it gives people time to go down to the beer gardens. They should take advantage of that. Amanda Joe says, amen. Amanda, why are you saying amen to that? You're in the back. She's worried about Noah's the lineup. So do you wish you were out front trying to go get a beer.
Maybe that one was directed towards me.
And she says, awesome show today. Amanda, always one of our top fans, and we appreciate the comments as always. So
yeah. Ben, I want to get back to you here for a minute. You must have a website, something, Facebook page. Now, if somebody wants to see the incredible work that you do and maybe they want to get hooked up with you, how can they find you? How do they get a hold of you?
Just on Facebook. It's just facebook.com/SenBolem Speed. Just throw SenBolem Speed into your search on there and you'll be able to find it. We have you can message us. You can find me on my regular page. I'm not going to give out my phone number like you do.
No. Well, I don't give out my phone number. These are just people that know it.
that's Grand Forks' best source, phones numbers.
Yeah.
So, no, best way to get in contact with me is just message the page. I'm on my phone all the time goofing off. So, yeah.
And I know the few times I've messaged you, you got back to me like right away, which is great. Can you do more than one car a night?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in a perfect world, there's 4 classes on any given night. I could do 4 cars. Could I do 2 cars in one? Could I do 2 cars in one feature? Mm-hmm. Not really.
Okay.
No.
4, as long as they're separate races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it would just be. It would have to be just if like a street stock guy wanted it, then street stock's locked down. If a NOSA guy wanted it, NOSA's locked down.
Okay.
And that would just be
one guy per class per night. You can handle that.
There we go.
Yep, and it just makes it a little easier. You get a little more one-on-one. You get, the specialized video that, you might not see from someone's Facebook Live or, from a different, publication or something like that.
Don't forget your YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Yep. YouTube. That's just, I think I just have it as Ben Solem on there. I
Okay.
haven't changed that over to
You
the whole
better
SenBolem thing
switch
yet.
that. I like the SenBolem Speed thing. I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a John Roberts name.
Yeah, well, we
Just
actually
do a little flipping and flopping.
flipping it around.
Yeah.
we actually came up with that in high school as two of my great friends that I still have to this day was Nick Ranton and Kale Mack.
Yep.
And we came up with this idea was, well, if you flipped around, Kale ended up he was getting a Uber home one night, and he pretty intoxicated or whatever, and he typed in male cack as his name on his Uber contact. So we're like, what? So we changed it. We instantly changed it right then and there from male, Kale Mack was male cack. Nick Ranton changed to Rick Nanton. And mine went from Ben Solem to SenBolem, and it stuck. It's been like this for years now.
Isn't that like a kind of an old pig Latin thing or something? Remember that when we were kids?
Yeah.
You switch things around.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything for us today here? You want to get some last words in? We're pushing the time limit here.
We're on time here.
Thanks to all the people that have been texting us today. Of course, everybody knows our Dirty Thursday shows are so fun.
Busy.
Yeah, and I can't wait. We got 3 great races back to back to back tonight, Norman County Raceway. Of course, tomorrow night, River Cities Speedway with a back-to-school bus racing. Doogie will be in a bus, as he always is. Let's see if he can make that back to back to back to back.
So here's a question real quick before we get going too far. Is there going to be a bounty on Doogie now?
Oh, here we go.
Hey,
I mean,
you might have opened up a whole big can of worms
He's
there.
won 3 in a row. I think the rule is you win 3, and all of a sudden we got a bounty.
Okay, but here's the big question.
Yeah.
How much do you win to win the bus races?
Well, I thought about retiring with it. But luckily, I got a hat.
Yeah. Okay.
I think what we do this year, let's do something. Let's talk to River Cities Speedway and see if they're listening. Brad and the crew and Darren. Mm-hmm. Let's whoever wins. Let's start a pot again. I think whoever wins, let's give that to Cody Holte Foundation.
Something like that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Yeah,
that's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Do something for here in Grand Forks County, and they have that. They have that donation pile. They have their stuff that they do all the time for that fallen soldiers stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We have something started for Cody Holte. I think something we should add into that. Just a thought, throwing it out there for River Cities and see what they do with it.
That's a great idea. That is a great idea.
So does that mean that when Doogie's like going side by side with somebody, he's going to win? He's going to stop and slow down.
You have to finish the race.
Yeah, you got to
remember.
Finish. Yeah, you got to finish.
Yeah, no sandbagging.
Yeah,
all
sandbagging.
Yeah, let's have the back row challenge for Doogie. Okay. Anyway, I'm done.
That's
already
there.
That's already there in the back.
One quick last question for you though, Doogie. Do you drive the same bus every year?
Every year.
And is it was it the Ringer bus? You've won 3 in a row.
John, has it been
I haven't
teched?
won 3 in a row.
We got to
okay, 3 times.
3 times.
Not 3 in a row.
Okay.
Well, then there goes the bounty thing.
Well, we can still call it a bounty, just as long as the donation part goes to something.
We'll figure something out.
I think something needs to happen.
That's a great idea, Chad. All right, I think we're going to wrap things up here. Ben Solem from SenBolem Speed, Craig Doogie Hauser, the guy knows how to build a racetrack. His son K-Dog, be watching for him. You know what? We're going to probably get you back on the show later on this year, all right?
I think it'd be awesome
once the snowmobile racing starts. We'll get some of the snowmobile guys in here. Chad Hoff, as always, thanks for coming in.
I love this show, man.
The other half of the Bullring Boys and
producer Paul,
who's been kind of just laying back in the weeds today because, to be honest, we didn't give him anywhere to sit.
Well, he's just standing over there looking pretty.
Yeah, he does a good job at that.
Nice button down.
Yeah, that's our eye candy for the studio, right? Wow, we need help.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, everybody, and special thanks to People Barbers, Fade Masters. A haircut is a haircut. Wrong. A People Barbers Fade Master haircut is what I call a haircut. For 40 years, People Barbers have been making people look great. They're right here in the Grand Cities Mall. Everything from regular haircuts, fades, kids cuts, design cuts, senior cuts, and more. Pick a barber. There's 3 of them. Paul and I actually both get our haircuts there. In fact, I've been a customer there for over 25 years. They open Tuesday through Saturday from 8:30 to 5, sometimes Mondays. Voted best barbershop in Grand Forks. No appointment needed. If you want to look your absolute best, stop by People Barbers Fade Masters right here in the Grand Cities Mall. Well, tomorrow's show is going to kind of be a surprise. Oh, wow. How about this before we get out of here? Bosch Enterprises Incorporated, Wade Nygaard. He'll put $100 in if Doogie wins again tomorrow. Boy, the pressure's on. Surprise show tomorrow. We basically means we haven't figured it out yet. We want you to become a Podbean Premium subscriber. Easy to do. You could win yourself some free stuff. Just go to your Play Store, download Podbean, search GFBS. You hit follow, you buy premium, and you are all set. And thank you all for tuning in to a Dirty Thursday. No doubt about it, my favorite day of the week. Make sure you like this, you share this, and you tag this. for Grand Forks' best source, giving Grand Forks an identity again.